Up next, the Heat taking on the... It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. MP out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position.
This is not your average regular season game, guys. These teams have quite the history.
You know, in games like this, you expect a little something extra from MP. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve for this one. And here in the early part of the season, Clark, just how important is it to have a team that's been together for a few years, knows what the other one's doing, the chemistry aspect?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you can ever overestimate the value of experience. It helps the season early on go smoother. You don't have to learn each other as much. It really gives you a chance to hit the ground running as a team.
Now, here's MP. After Tyler Hero's miss. MP, no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
No coverage that time.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Here's Ball after Tyler Hero's bucket. Now, here's MP. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And here's Miller outside, knocks down the 3-ball.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's MP after Tyler Hero's bucket. MP kicks the ball. 6 to shoot. Fires high post. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson with it. MP's there. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Miller against Butler. Williams inside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. MP deciding where to go with it. Charlotte moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Left side Williams lets it go from deep, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Hero. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP passes to Williams. Inside. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Williams.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top, and I think
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Martin. Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Robinson. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
really good trip down the floor. MP converting in close.
MP against Hero. Good on the 13-footer. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
He gets that one.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. But if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Robinson for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 10 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
MP against Hero. Knocked loose.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Ball against Rozier. Passes it to Hero. The rebound by Richards.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
MP outside. Richards finds Martin. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Miller's subbed in for Cody Martin.
You know what? I'm going to talk a little
1:01
bit.
left in the first half of basketball. Over in the corner, Hero. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
Williams sets a screen for Ball. MP converting the top bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hero on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Miller. He dishes it to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Total commitment there from MP on that play, not allowing that interior defense to distract him at all.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena.
tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Hero against MP. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
There's Hero with the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hero's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand. And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
The obvious problem, the perimeter D was pretty much non-existent.
Thanks for spending half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. All out there with MP. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Miller in at the 3. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Jovic. No scoring in this one.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
MP dishes the ball. He feeds it to MP. Pass to Williams, and it's Miller in the corner. Shot clock at 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Miller's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Now the pass to Rozier. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero from long range bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Back to MP. Shoots from 8. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Hero with it. Williams picks him up. Taken away by Williams. From 13, and no good.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Hero, the jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Hero's got 21.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
On the wing, MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing for the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Hornets trail by 6. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Hero. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his first basket.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
MP inside. Robinson on him. And the basket by MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the middle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's MP. Oh, MP staying with it through the contact.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
MP going in strong, and it goes down 2 points.
And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Heat. The Hornets also with a sub. Trey Mann, he's checked in for MP. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Martin. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Williams comes in for Davis Bertans. Miller's checked in for Martin. And MP subbed in for Trey Mann. In the corner, it's Martin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Rozier in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Miller with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Here's MP. And again, the Hornets missing.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the 3. Charlotte trailing. The drive by MP. Williams, that's good.
I love that play from MP. Make somebody else better.
Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Adebayo the screen. Rozier finds Hero. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. MP outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The dish to Williams to take the lead. Williams double team. Here's MP. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Hero. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Rozier against Ball. Williams kicks to Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. Floats it up for Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Rozier. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And I love Rozier's aggressive attitude. Not someone you want to foul in these moments.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, in this situation, you go all in for the steal off the inbounds pass. Try to come up with it. And if you don't get it, then you got to foul.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The stripe is a big strength for Rozier. His teammates trust him in this spot.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to MP. Outside, Ball. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big league situation.
And the Heat call time here. It's tied at 56. 3 seconds left in the game. Rozier for 3. He's off from 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And here is Ball. Miller is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. MP kicks to Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ball's got the first basket here in overtime for the Hornets.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Back to Miller. Williams a screen on Hero. Miller outside, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
And stolen by Miller. Driving the lane, and Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's Hero with the three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 26.
And you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Passes it to Williams. Picked by Williams. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Left side, Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. A second chance effort, and Williams lays it in. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. There's Hero with the three, and again Miami with the triple.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time player.
Back to MP. They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Money!
How about that composure? So cool under pressure. Well done by Terry Rozier.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Miller kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Rozier. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in overtime. Outside, Hero. Trains it from downtown.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock to the inside. MP, no good. They had a chance to end the run there. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Back to Miller for the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
There's Ball with the three. Charlotte again missing. And so it's Miami winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they...
game ended. Short memory. On to the next one.
I'm done with this game. Subscribe, please.